I'm gonna hit him up. He's offline right now, but I'm still gonna hit him up, see if I can maybe get him awoken. Who knows though? Cobra rising up out of the coffin like a vampire. True. True. Dude, I like the mog that Cobra's got going on. It really reminds me of the original Cobrak or whatever, right? The OG. Except it's like his own take. It's like the undeads with some of those sets, especially as the warlocks, look absolutely incredible. Like insane. It looks really good. You know what? I will ask Nyx actually. Hey, Nyx. Did I just double checking? Okay. Here we go. I'm hit up anyway. Also, why is this song so quiet compared to everything else? I feel like all the other songs are blasting my ears, but then that one is like quiets things down a little too early. Busy with the event? Okay. Sounds good. Alright, so we still need Onomas then. I'm gonna be scouring my BNet whenever I can, boys. But we still need Onomas. If you guys want to join in, groups are listed in under Raids Legacy under Molten Core. Just type in number 5 and search. You should be able to find us pretty easily. Although I kind of hate how it can't see us here. But yeah, you'll find the groups over in the Molten Core. We need Onomas, and it'll be good to go. Got some actual games in. Now it's like slowed down. Kind of want to get more games in, you know what I mean? Warlock has the best mods. Not always, but generally really good, yeah. You look through the classes and you're like, oh, that's cool. You know who has the worst mods? I feel like from time to more regularly that I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is that? Like the entire set? Not like people's mods that make themselves from like all the different pieces cadaver together, but just like as a set. I feel like Hunter is the class that I'm like, I sometimes look at it and I'm like, L. Miss. Just absolutely just disappointing. Like, sometimes some just get really good sets, but the ones that I don't like as much are just like kind of disappointing, right? And I guess it all depends if you like the whole Hunter thing. I just think Hunters end up reusing a lot of like NPC mogs, or like we when we're queuing, once we get +1, need one more on my team, then we good to go. Yeah, we just need Onomas. I don't know, boy, if you got your homie or whatever. I don't care if you... yeah, if you got a homie or somebody. I know he said like, oh, we got 3. No, mine, I got 2. Me and a friend. I'll check. Yeah, we just need Onomas, so we're good to go. I don't think he's on stream or whatever. Dude, I keep inviting my boy Sajiro, dude, every single week, and he's queuing, man. His nose to the grindstone just in there, man. Every single time. I miss the guy. I miss the boy. Does Teppan maybe want to join? What's a ruin? I did ask a ruin. Okay. I don't want to bother these guys. One message is enough. I like the class, but the Hunters are mostly ugly AF. It's like the class is awesome, but like sometimes their sets are either a hit or a miss. I don't think they have a lot of mediocre ones. Although I probably should look through some of the... Actually, I can look at all the Hunter sets now. I'm on a Hunter, aren't I? Yeah, we can actually take a look at some of them, right? Like tier sets, right? Full sets, right? This set, I like this a lot. This looks really good, right? The Gladiators, Demon Stalker set, that looks good. That's a decent set. I mean, it's an Encourage set, but like older sets are a little weird. Like that's a solid set. I like it, right? Use the hides of Stalkers or whatever. Shoulders are cool. I don't not really like the helm as much, but it looks good. That looks pretty cool, right? Make Ogre into a full set and then kind of remade that. That looks pretty cool. It doesn't really, it's not really a Hunter set or Hunter specific one. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like the little hoodie or whatever, right? For the early days, that was pretty solid. That was an insane set. Look at this thing. That looks sick, dude. That looks okay. That looks pretty cool. That looks solid. Like a lot of the sets in Wrath, I like this one. This one has like flavor to it. I like this one a lot with a little like, you know, you got an eye patch, you got like a full-on set. It has a bit of like samurai-esque aesthetic to it or whatever. I like the way it looks. I like this. That looks awesome. Is it just me? I like this one. I think it's pretty neat. That looks pretty cool too. And then we got, what is the hunter set? That's just dungeon sets from Pandaria. There we go. Some raid sets, right? I like this. I think it looks neat. I think shoulder looks good. Like parts of this set looks good. I don't know. This one is just like, it starts to kind of like repeat itself or whatever. That looks kind of neat. There's some horns and stuff or whatever. But then it's like you start seeing, they just take like a thing and they make a skin out of it, right? They find like a creature and they make armor off of it. And they're just, I don't know. This one was really unique. This one was very, very weird, very futuristic, kind of neat, right? This one I thought was really cool and mythic. That was sick, dude. That looked cool. Hell yeah. One shoulder's being different. I like that, right? You still make creature sets. But it's just like, yeah. This one was alright, I guess. Nothing crazy, I don't think. That one was also kind of okay. Alright, back to the hoodie, back to like a little bit of armor. I like pieces of this. And then this is pretty cool too. I like the mythic version of this. Yeah, with that mask and glowing eyes. I like this a lot, dude. Offset shoulders. It's something interesting to look at. I like that a lot. And then they had, what, the Serpent Stalker set too. I like this too because it's like a full-on Naga with wiggly parts. I don't see the offset shoulder, but like otherwise it's pretty neat. I just like the helmet. It really completes the set. And then you had BFA, which didn't really give sets. And then we had this, which looked, I think, pretty cool. Right? Okay, Vampire Hunter. Neat. But it's like not really a hunter set. It's just like a male set for everybody. So I guess it shouldn't really count them. And then we got this back to like, oh, I made animals into my armor. Kind of look. And it's kind of okay, but like, I'm just not feeling the helm, man. I'm just not feeling it. Okay, so then we got what? Actual expansion set. Alright, kind of like, again, more of like I made animals, but like rocky stone things into a set. But it's kind of neat. I don't hate it, honestly. Kind of neat. Alright, next one. I like the offset shoulders, but again, it looks like, oh, I just went into the caverns of the, what is it, what are they called? The caverns where like the underground Dragonflight zones are, Zarala Caverns. I went to Zarala Caverns, I killed a bunch of animals, I made an outfit out of it. But like, I like the offset shoulders. I don't like the helm, but like everything else I like a lot. You know, like they're kind of just hit or miss. I guess what I'm learning about myself is I don't actually like the helm here is atrocious. I'm not a fan of the helm. On Oryx, I think it looks pretty cool, but I'm not a fan of the helm. Parts of this I like the shoulders are pretty cool. But you see what I mean? Like, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just kind of mediocre on them.
Пока Блинпринт заходил, потеряли паладина.
Right? But like a lot of them are
Сейчас
like,
щелкнулся Хант.
Zaralek, yeah. That has some like asymmetry. I like the asymmetric thing though. For hunters, I think it looks cool as hell. Like, it's just like it's like, okay, you're gonna make animals out of whatever armor you wear, but like give it an interesting spin. I feel like Legion did it well. That one set in WoD did it really well. Like asymmetric, something interesting. Shoulders are made out of different components or whatever, but like it keeps that same aesthetic. But when you look at like, I don't know, rogues, I feel like rogues look very, 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 very different. Like, yeah, you're always gonna be looking all super stealthy, right? Because that's your whole aesthetic. But even look at Death Knights, like Skulls, like all they had for their sets is Skulls, Skulls, and more Skulls. But they keep finding ways to make Skulls look badass on a Death Knight from expansion to expansion. And I'm just in love with it, man. I love it. I love it. Let me check my BNet again. Anybody on that I haven't seen earlier? What else can I toss anyway too? Because we need Onoma still. MMO Braids as Nib. I got him all up. Had them all up earlier. SK. Tepo. Does Tepo want to join in? Hey Tepo. I'll head him up anyway. See if it says anything. Because maybe he'll be like, yeah, I'll be down. I'm seeing like all my NA homies are on too. I get it's one of those days where it's like, man, maybe we should have done these on NA today. You know what I mean? Yeah, we still need Romasta, boys. Still need Romasta, and we'll be good to go. Groups are listening. I love you raids, I guess, if you guys want to join in. You know, from people list. Okay, I guess I will. Sounds good, my guy. Sounds good. How's it going? What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? Good idea, man. Good luck next games. Yo, thanks so much for coming by, Luca. Appreciate ya. Who's group are you dipping for? If any of them. Human Star was like the last good set. Let's be real. For Hunter, it was a really good one, man. It was a really good one. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I guess we're waiting, man. Playing the waiting game now. Man, I miss when Kragar would join these. He was joining for a couple of weeks. It was like, all right, classic time. We didn't get to spend enough time with my boy Kragar, man. Did not get to spend time at all. Does Masterfruit maybe want to join in? Hey, Masterfruit. Wanna join 5 Ghost Friend? I'll hit him up, man. I can maybe ask Masterfruit. He'll be down to join in. Actually, how many of you guys on Kragar? I know he's on right now. Griff kinda is on there too. How many homies are playing Classic that I can maybe lure into NA for the day? If any. I'm actually not seeing a lot of you guys on Classic at all. There's a couple of you. M&M's. Is he NA? ACOS? Are they EU or are they NA? I don't even remember. Let me see. Because I could see if they're NA or EU. ACOS is EU, actually. Hold on, I could hit up ACOS. ACOS. I don't know. I'll just might as well, right? Never understand how Blizz could make that merge. Could make that merge, yeah. A lot of other games in EU and NA together, guess why? We're just not big enough for Blizz to have enough money. I think it's more comes down to the server and the server economy, right? Because I imagine the server economy is going to have a pretty big shift if you merge EU and NA, right? It could be down to infrastructure because you kind of, I mean, the lag you would have between EU and NA, it is sizable. Like, I guess on Overwatch, they let you like switch over to the other region, but then you're playing with that region's MS, right? But let's say you're trying to get a dungeon going with a couple of EU players and a couple of NA players. Whose MS are we playing on, right? Because when you're, let's say, playing Overwatch and you select EU, you're playing with the EU MS, 100% on their turf, right? But in a dungeon or raid setting, like having it switch back and forth, I imagine there will be some kind of like a technical issues with it. Because there's already a little bit of awkwardness when they have, let's say, NA play with Australian homies also, right? There's a bit of technical, well, awkwardness, I guess, that happens between those two as is, right? Diablo is fully cross-regional with no message, by the way. Zig Zero? I'll be very surprised if there's actually like zero issues whatsoever. I'd be very, very surprised because, oh, yeah, I'd be very surprised. I mean, can I find one in Hoggermar? Is there nobody in Hoggermar? I can't even go to see the Hoggermar for you guys. I'm on a RP server, so I can't even like, I can't even see anybody at Org, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong. Like Zero, me and Worth has played together on launch. Neither of us have lagged or experienced bad lag. I mean, so, and when I say a mess, like a little bit of, I guess, delay or whatever, right? Oh no, I guess no, a mess will be lag. I don't know how they do the servers over for Diablo though. I have no idea if that would work then. Well, bro, I haven't played an actual for a long time, but I could try. Hold on, Masterford hit me back up and get a +1 maybe. Masterford said I haven't played in a while, but I can try. Yeah, get him, my guy. Wait, did Masterford join these deals in a bit? It was pretty gear last time, and it was popping off too. Surprised though, it is because of how I implemented in our heads that you and A needs to be separate. You may be right, honestly. I don't know what the infrastructure is for Diablo. Like, maybe it's just absolutely just miles ahead of whatever WoW offers. Like, I would have no idea. I'm just assuming that it's probably going to have some MS issues, right? Let me know when you are ready for an invite. And we'll see if we can get Masterfoot lured in here real quick, like. Oh, Mikkel, hold on a second. Hey, 1 sec. Okay. Well, we'll give Masterfoot a second, but Mikkel is also on. I want to see if we can maybe get him as well. 5? Just double checking Breeze ass. Because actually we may need an extra with Lamb gone. Oh. Okay. Hold on, Mikkel. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can really convince Mikkel, like, yo, with you, we got everybody, man. We got them all. Yeah? Oh, yeah, let's go, Mikkel. Hell yeah. And we got Love Bite too. Invite Love Bite. Yo, we got groups, boys. We got 5. Yo, let's try to see if we can slam as many games as we can with what we got here. Have some fun. All that good stuff. Okay, we're ready to slam. Gonna queue in a sec. Yo, we're in, boys. And hopefully I can invite spectator match. Young J, Breeze as 5. We done the grand, right? No, I've never done the grand. We'll do a grand. We'll do a grand. Jesus -2. Wait, what do you mean Jesus -2? Huh? Hold on a second. Wait, do you mean like Jesus the think of this Jesus the Death Knight, or Jesus кто? -2. Mikkel for sure. Mikkel, dude. Let's get him in here. Mikkel gotta be my favorite Affliction Warlock. Besides maybe Taxi, I think Mikkel is probably my favorite Affliction Warlock all around. Maybe when Taxi comes back and really weaves some stuff, Mikkel has been solidified in my hearts of hearts as God. Honestly, I thought we were missing Water Team 2. Hopefully they'll get a +1. Hopefully whoever that is, it ends up getting loaded in here in a bit. Beautiful. Yeah, hopefully whoever that is, they're just loading in. I'm also gonna change the song here for Twitch. Let's go, boys. That was a different one. I can run with this. That's a good one. Yeah, hopefully whoever is on team 2 loads in, but we got Love Bite back in, Mikkel in the back, we got us War, we got Young and Cobra immediately getting sapped up by the game, got himself full go. Succubus immediately catching the rogue, just trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a go. The Succubus is just the perfect counter for Rogue's Go, man, unless you can just find a way to AoE'd out with Phantom Knives, interrupted really quickly in the opener. There's no shot of Rogue is ever going to get a proper opener. Goes in for a vanish, but Infernal drop it on the man, saying immediate drink it as Cobra walling this damage off, trying to see if he can lock down the game. Shot of Fury, well, putting up some portals up. The game no longer has himself the vanish in order to escape. Cloaker Shot is no longer available either, and the Chaos Bolt is going to devour the man's entire health, but goes in for big damage, and Cobra takes a huge hit from the Rogue, but survives a plenty. That Kingsbane goes in, but the rest of the damage, no death mark, no nothing. Yeah, maybe if you got a Kingsbane with all the other bots and everything, that would hurt. Oh wait, we got a 5. Beautiful. We got ourselves Ignis up next. Oh my god, Cobra though, dude. Out of Destro Warlocks, he's really putting, oh, good juke on that Breath to Ignis, trying to see if he can go for a Ring of Frost. How is that Succubus not frozen? Her hooves are literally in the ring. I feel like that should still freeze her. I feel like that should have been CC. Ignis with a massive bit, just trying to see if he can fade out in order to reduce some of the damage taken as he escapes the bonds of Fel. Cobra making sure to chase out Ignis behind the pillar with a couple of ports, at least one of them. Additional damage that is going to apply. Yeah, that's not going to feel good. By the way, did you see that they removed a lot of the talents that buff the gate in War Within? Like, they were going to make it a whole capstone thing, and then like, yeah, nah, we'll just make it easier for you to get it, but like, we don't want to make you invest time into it. No points into it, nothing. Reflect up for Cobra, just letting the poly go off. Another Bonzafell. Ignis got a caught. He's gonna go for a trinket. Locking down, and is still gonna try to see if he can escape the bonds with a succubus catching you on your shift. No! As Cobra is just gonna feed you a free chaos bolt into a stun. As Ignis trying to give himself any survivability out of here. All the time still available. Another chaos bolt just gonna be lobbed right into the shield, soaking up a lot of damage. Ultra does give you a little survivability. Nova doesn't catch Cobra. You may be looking at an ice block right here. Greater Pyra, he's just going for it. It's gonna be Cobra trying to see if he can bust out of this as soon as possible. And Ignis, oh man. Alter? No, ice block. I was gonna say for a second, what a cheap death proxy here. He does not want it. He doesn't want to give it away that easily. This is gonna be 2 minutes into the match. No dampening. Ignis at least able to get himself a bit of recovery. Freeze onto the bed. Poly reflected back at him, and Cobra just used those nether wards, I think it's called, right? Nether ward for reflect in order just to let him cast into himself. Combust out for Ignis. I think it's a proc combust, right? Or is it real combust? Might be a real combust, actually. Hold on. Ignis still taking huge hits. That was a real combust. Mortal Ultra is available. It's going to try to see if he can maximize the amount of health gained with his shield immediately. And Cobra just trying to see if he can just deal with the ignite damage built up from Ignis with a Dark Pact and is able to, for the most part, live through the dot damage. Ignis really needs those Pyroblasts back to back on the Cobra. Like, now that he doesn't have a shield, whatever damage you could do into that health bar would be huge. Trying to see if you could CC the succubus even a little bit. Cobra does not have a Mortal Coil for a while. Does have an Inferno. He could just drop around the corner if he wants to. And both of them are kind of playing a bit of a game of cat and mouse. They're just, one of them when he's pushing in, the other backing away. With Ignis going behind the pillar, Cobra is the one chasing after him. They just gotta go back and forth with each other. And Ignis does get himself a bit of a reset. He knows what the succubus is. He knows what Cobra is at. I don't know if he can get himself a proper go. He's trying to see if he can max range the succubus if at all possible. Actually, he's just max range in the warlock in general. He's just gonna sit down for some food. Cobra, if he can reposition, he does have a gateway right next to Ignis. If he can set up a portal next to him too, that'll be huge. Does not send the succubus, but a Bonzafell does connect. Ignis trying to see if he can break it immediately. I don't even know if it connected. Does it? Succubus, oh again! Look, she's literally stepped her hoof into the ring of frost, but it just does nothing. It's going to be Ignis trying to see if he can send some damage back into Cobra, drop it down Infernal. He does have Ultra for that one, so he should be okay. Mortal Coil gets him super triple low. Chaos does not send it. He's prepping. He was prepping that both for the Ultra for Ignis breath right after. He's going to take a lot of that damage. Infernal together with the portal just is going to start puncturing right through those shields. Succubus catching the last second with another bolt. Ignis may be done for the count. That's going to be another Infernal dropping right in on top of your head. As is going to be shifting power for Ignis to try to see if he can get himself whatever recovery he's got. Shields are a must. That was a cheap death just now. He's not going down without a proper fight though. Cobra got himself plenty of health, plenty of damage into a big Bonzafell, breaking past the shield. Ignis knocking the guy back. It's going to interrupt him with Chaos Bolt finally. That's exactly what he needed. Oh, but the succubus catches the last second. Oh, he can't play the game. Cobra just doesn't allow him to play the game whatsoever. And there goes another portal. I think the portal does get himself a block. I wasn't even looking for that cooldown. Ignis does not want to give Cobra an easy win. He's going to make sure he's sending everything into him. This is your last chance, Ignis, dude. I believe in the Fire Mage dream. The fire versus Destro. The more controlled flames versus the erratic power of a Destruction Warlock. Which one is going to win here? Chaos Bolt, stun, mass damage into Ignis. Does not have a blink second bolt with a Bonzafell. I think it might be over. Does get himself invis. Some damage reduction, looking for a reset with his health a little bit. That's going to be a knockback, but Cobra just keeps pile driving those flames back to him over and over. SP is walking into this one with 28% dampening. Does go for the Shadow Word Death to break himself, snap himself out of that succubus CC, which is awesome. If the man can get himself a good angle versus Cobra, he could potentially have himself a great setup. Cobra trying to see if he can mount up, trying to see if he can move. SP does not have the same mobility as Cobra. He could just pour it on top of him anytime he wants to. SP knows he needs to find a way to deal with Succubus. Wants to find a way to deal with Cobra. He is going to get the Nether Ward out really early. Does not use anything. Panda Rachel to follow. Trinket with the Trinket right after. Fear for Fear. Cobra does go for the wall here. Does not use the Undead Rachel. It is going to be all those Void Eruptions all at once. Mass damage out of SP. Cobra's wall does keep him holding on for a bit here. Silence to follow. Void Charm right after. Succubus can't even use CC. That's going to be Cobra catching up a little bit of health as soon as the Mind Games falls off. And SP is trying to see. What is the cast bar for SP, by the way? Why is it going through his health bar? I don't like that. If you guys see, what is it, SP casting, look at that cast bar. It's like literally over his health bar. I don't like that. But does it do the same thing for Cobra? He doesn't really cast a lot, to be fair. So it's not like you really see a lot of cast bars on him. No, he doesn't do it for him. He does it for SP for some reason, though. Oh wait, actually I know why, because that's literally his cast bar back behind it. There's a health bar behind that health bar. That's why. Case Bolt out for Cobra, blasting him, stunned to follow at speed, trying to go for a juke. Does go for the juke on that kick. Oh, and it's going to be Cobra taking a bit of that mind games damage. He doesn't really take a lot of damage. His health bar is actually perfectly fine. Sitting down for some food from Young. Whatever food he can gain is what he was going to get. As be catching up a little bit of health. 7 minutes into the match. 38% dampener. You're not gonna see a lot of killing past this point, man. My goodness, simply best that was the Masterfoot join us on a love bite. Love seeing that, man. Fear to follow for SP. Got him some full void eruption. Catching him in a root. That's gonna be the horror bolts attacking. Spike and synergy. Mass damage. Cobra under a ton of pressure, but also is SP. Both of them are so low. More to call last second. Chaos Bolt devouring at SP. He goes in for a disperse. That is the second Infernal dropping him. SP looking for recovery. Cobra taking huge hits back to back. Stun to follow. It's gonna be mind games. Trying to see if we can avoid it. Oh, it's a Chaos Bolt, but it's going to end up killing SP. He does a bit more damage on the Cobra. Cobra had no help whatsoever. Now there's SP. He catches him in a Shadow War Death. He's so low on health. He's willing to risk a Shadow War Death just to consume everything around the war. Like, that was incredible. SP. That was the hardest matchup for you. Actually, this might be the hardest matchup, a Hunter. Oh, man. Trying to heal. Mind Control to follow. Vampiric Touch instead. Panda Racial does get the trinket out of war. Oh, the pet still kills you. Yeah, the pet. You might control the Hunter, but the pet still knows exactly who is your target. That is a tough one, man. That is a rough. As bursty Shadow Priest can be. I keep forgetting how bursty that spec can be. And I love it. Double stun for Warlock, gosh. As is gonna just take stuns after stuns. Truth or Dare, just locking the man down. Got himself Chillbane. Or Chillbane? Is it Chillbane? The Snowball. I call it a Snowball, but it has a different name, though. I know it does. IBF out for Truth. Gripping the Hunter in, disengaging out. He's got himself range. Hold on. That's going to be the pet joins in. And actually, the ghoul ends up consuming the Death Chakram into itself. Truth or Dare just can't. Oh, man. That's just too much damage. That physical damage just punctures right through you, man. Frost Death Knights. They just don't have a lot of survivability. Is Saya last one? Or did we lose somebody on team 2? Actually, is it everybody? It feels like the team 1 is unstoppable, by the way. The only person that really gets to break past the wall that was Cobra was SP, man. That's a tough one. Stun. Messiah, last bastion of defense over for the team 2. Trying to see if he can cut down Logosh. And the man trying to see if he could hoof it out of there. Stun onto Saya, making some space. Trying to see if he can get away. Maybe he can go into a Kama. Will not be able to. Need some CC to break apart Saya, but this swinging around the corner. The line this side goes in for Templars. With Love Bite, trying to see if he can get himself a proper play here. Wait, Saya, he attack it? Mages? It's not the mages dueling you. It is the Feral who's just waiting out until... By the way, you got the Sparkles. I love that. That looks great. This is just the Feral dude waiting for that Crusade Wings to fade. Blind immediately for Saya with a trinket really early. Got himself Wake of
Ashes. Man immediately with the trinket. Ты Кобра и вот этого Микола поместил в одну типу.
For them hit and runs. He can bleed out that shield and not have to deal with it whatsoever. He's trying to see if he can get himself out of that situation. Back in there, walking over Crusade. It is not going to be a stun. Saya actually got himself a Sank really early. Bubble to follow, just trying to see if he can immune any stuns out of Bite. And he's going to go for Regenerating. 57% dampening, not letting her regenerate and do nearly as much healing as it could. Back-to-back lead by Bite. Wants to go in for another stun. There goes the Bash. Perfect opportunity to sink in those bleeds. Wall out for Saya with quite a considerable damage reduction. Wall out for Love Bite as well with Thorns. Saya got himself a little bit of health, taking huge hits though. Those bleeds I think are just going to be the end of your big bites of Bite. Living up to his name with a Love Bite, man. Well done. Who's got the most kills there? Cobra? I think SP would have had at least one there, right? Man, that was a lot to track. I don't even know. Did everybody on team 2 get to play? Might need to double check that in the footage after. That was a hell of a match, dude. That was close. Let's get another one going, boys. Saya as well as Jay. Let me know when you guys are ready, and we'll get another one going insta. 60 something, I think. Yeah. All right, let me know, boys. Let me know. Yeah. All right, Sai needs 2. Okay, so we actually need a number here. As soon as you pass me lead, I'll get you guys in. Boy, GG's friend. Hell yeah. So we need 2 more in order to keep the games going though. So left, yeah.
Ефим распался.
Pass me lead when you get a chance, real quick. Lead plus. I will list. We're probably in the same team. Yeah. That would be a way to do it, right? Okay, so it looks like Jay might have said plus. I think is good. So we need 2 more, boys. 2 more. 2 Moss. If Nick is around or if Sham is around, we can get them both in. We just put ads on live stream, Jesus. Yeah. That one was ran by me, Cyber. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that though. All right, I'm not gonna do it the next time. YouTube has been like telling me like, oh, hey, there's a good spot for you to be able to place an ad. There's not as much happening during this moment. You should do that. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll follow YouTube's advice. Really need a premium. What I could do is just not play ads in between. Yeah. YouTube's been just like constantly been like, hey, during live stream, here's a good downtime on the stream or whatever. Good time for you to place an ad with not as much stuff going on. You should really utilize the YouTube, what is it, automatic ad system or whatever. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll try taking some of your advice, YouTube. I threw it in there. That's my B. That was me doing it. I guess me telling you to do it. I'll take responsibility for that one. Please no ads. Yeah, so I can just run these with no ads. But I don't know. Whenever it's like duels and popping constantly, I don't throw them in. It's just we have a downtime now, so I thought maybe. Oh, good man, yeah. Походу я предругал, что сделаю. Wait, что? Походу я предугадал, что сделаю 2. I think, okay, man, my Russian is so scuffed. I think he said I didn't think I would get 2, I think is what he's saying. Yeah, мой русский забывает чуть кобре. Пытаюсь перевести на английскому. You're in the group? Yo, Grad, get in him. We actually need 1 more. Hold on, uno más. We need 1 more. We'll be good to go for this team. 1 more good to go? Yeah.
Уже?
Uno más.
Кто уже?
Well, let's get him right. Because we got team J all good to go.
Что на этот music?
Is Grain on by chance? Grain is another guy I know to get in.
О, кто-то перевел.
I missed him if he is on, right? Actually, hold on. G. I think I'd be near H, so I don't think he's on now. Did Nick ever get back to me?
30 серебряных.
What about Cham? Or did Cham hop off? No, it looks like he did hop off. Okay. I was gonna hit him back up again. He predicted to. Oh, okay. Yeah, my Russian is scuffed, man. I am forgetting it completely. Кобре это Masterfruit переведел для меня. Да, это было как его трудный дуэль. SP тоже там неплохо играет на Shadow Princeton. If you got money for the ads, it's one thing, but
там против шипашки маленько не хватило.
It's like, yeah, it's money. It's YouTube is like, hey, you can make more money that way. Because that's how I make my money is make a video and put ads in it. Yeah, so it does actually, it directly supports me. It's not directly supporting YouTube. It's like, hey, you want to make more money? It's even like at the very beginning of the stream, YouTube is like, hey, we can automate this thing, right? We can put aggressively ads where you'll make the most of it. Yeah, no, it directly supports me. Yeah, no, the ads directly support me. Yeah, like it's up to you. I usually don't really get a moment to put in ads, especially when we do the dual stuff. I do let YouTube run it automatically for all the other streams. I don't really know how well it does. It says, hey, recommend you to run it. I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, how aggressive do you want it? I'm like, balanced. Let's try that. So I've been doing that for a couple of months now. I've only seen ads, getting WoW ads. Roll them. I've only been getting WoW ads. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, so I've been trying, like in duels, usually I do have it like manual, set it on manual so I can put them in between. But I usually don't like get to them. Вы слушаете Cataclysm, но это Cataclysm, я не знаю, потом я хотел играть Cataclysm, но не время, левел моего друида. Люди играют PvP в Cataclysm или как его? Но другой вопрос. Если Крагер сделал такие же дуэли с спектатором на Cataclysm, так возможно? Потому что если дуэли можно делать, не было плохо, если как его, мы иногда могли дуэли в Катаклизме делать тоже. Я не знаю, сколько моих друзей играют, у меня на бинете не так много. Это ты, Крагар, Гриф и иногда, может, Крайзер, но Крайзер играет Пандария. Снег неделе, окей. Yeah, so Cobra is gonna be probably the next week. You do that? Okay. Yeah. So if Cataclysm can do duels, I won't be against it. Like maybe hosting some duel streams on Kata. I did notice a lot of you guys on Peanut though. At least those of you that have added. Not a lot of you are playing Cataclysm Classic. Like a handful of you.
А получаться, конечно, у Кагара в турике, но шансов на дестрике там немного. Особенно если профиралывать. Вообще печально. Тяжко будет. Можно выиграть, но тяжко. Типа одно дело на поляне против ферала играть, а другое дело со столбами, где ферал может залосать от хилиса и все. Дестрикл ГГВП.
So he was thinking maybe we do something like that in the future for like a 1v1 thing, and I'm still down for it, but like I won't be against like joining him on the. So if he is going to be hosting Cataclysm duels with spectator stuff, I won't mind joining him on those just to see what that's like and doing a couple of clips on that. I think that'd be kind of fun. My ads range from WoW, Hearthstone, Project Ascension, LoL. Yeah, I mean, I guess at least they're all related, right? At least the ads are all related, so at least it's not like, you know, you just get like a random vacuum commercial. Hey, buy a vacuum cleaner or whatever, right? At least there's that. Who else can invite, man? Because still need one muscle would be good to go. Because I know Ants are just queuing. I was gonna be like, maybe Arthur's on. Maybe get a +1 for just a couple of these games. Is Nick on still? No, he looks like he hopped off. I did say like, yo, let me know when I can join in. And I guess he bailed on Forge. I still need Unomas. Unomas would be good to go. I come in for Cataclysm, Blood DK, and Master People Vengeance. Would that be allowed? I mean, I guess like it's Cataclysm and we should just like let everything go, but like I imagine tanks in PvP, or maybe tanks will balance better in PvP. I assume not, but like that'd be hilarious though. I feel like getting at least one clip of like, yeah, tanks are busted. Can't have tanks in duels ever with Vengeance. I think that'd be funny, right? Did tanks even have stuns back in the day? No, he had Strang, didn't you? Strangulate? Maybe. Blood on the Holy DK with Blood Shield, honestly, with Blood Shield? Yeah. That'd be something. Yeah, I guess I'm not against it. Strang, Mind Freeze. So Strangulate was a silence, right? Was it a stun? Because I don't think you got asphyxiate until Mop. Strang but a silence. Okay, so you don't have a stun as a Death Knight? I guess you have what, like a pet stun with your ghoul, but like it's like a 1.5 second stun or something, isn't it? Like maybe becomes a decent stun when you like amp up your pet. It's been a while. That's so weird to think about them like, oh, they just don't have like a stun. When mages have deep freeze, right? So it's like, oh god. You know what I mean? Let me ask Lights Out. Hey, do tonight? Got a spot. I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe lure him in with I got a spot. Maybe he'll be like, all right, you know what? I will go in for this. I will come in for one. I will join for one. Try to see if we get him in here. Because what do you say to Nomasi? If you can get one good solid game, I'll be happy. Unholy has a stun and the Frost is a stun. Do they? What is the Frost stun? Like, is there a button for it? Or is it like a stun? Oh! Oh, baby! Class buzz, boys, yo! Evoker, Prez, healing is buff, Druid, Resto, Moonfire, cost us mana, Survival 100 tier set, cost reduction was 20, damage 80, oh, baby! Paladin, Holy Word of Glory buffed up, Light of Dawn increased by 20%, Shaman, Brim, and Life Note is maxed out by 10, okay? Enhancement, 10% across the board. Lightning, elemental damage.
Прикольно же, когда сверху инфернал падает.
Less mana? Neat. Demonic Gate will cost less mana. I guess that's nice too. Havoc, Demon Hunter, nerf by 4%. Demonic Words reduce damage by 5. Oh, that's quite a solid nerf actually. Seal of Darkness Chosen. They've nerfed the ring. Balance. We're immersive mode. PvP nerf for Friends of Regen primarily help feral druids, but balance got a windfall and became a little too powerful. Aw, man. Damn. Damn, Friends of Regen nerf balance. Rest in peace, man. Resto Wrath, damage increased by 50. Starfire. Yo, they're trying to make Convoke Resto a little bit better, huh? I'm not against that entirely. Sniper Shot, range reduced to 30. Oh, man, no longer affected by Mastery. Damn. Sniper Shot busted, apparently. Pally, Flash of Light. Healing increased by 12. Okay, so buffs of Holy. Priest, Sub-Rogue. Rupture damage buffed. Backstab damage buffed. Gloomblade damage buffed. Okay, I guess sustained damage buffed, huh? Alright. Well, there's that. What else can I invite, man? Let's still need on the Mas. Damn. Damn, we need one more, dude, just to get a proper game. What else can I get in? Man, I wish Grain was on. Let's just see man on this. Let's see that guy join in some of these. Kreiser's on? Wait. Yeah.
Kreiser? Ой-ой-ой.
Let me whisper him again.
Крайзер зовет, охереть. Вот это интересно будет.
I'm asking him, dude. I'm a harass guys. My Frost, my bad Frost stun is just a freeze. Okay. You know, I guess depends who you ask though, right? Because some people would consider like a freeze or a root, like when you definitely get into like more casual crowd of PvP, like everything is a stun. Oh, I got stunned. No, you got hit with a freezing trap. Like, I get what you mean by a stun. You mean CC. And like, I am a stickler for like, yo, it's incapacitate, not a stun. Let's be specific here, right? I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. Because like, everything has a different DR. Okay, yo, let's go. Let's go. Got one.
Кого он взял?
Kreiser Inc. We got the homie. Kreiser Inc. soon, boys. Kreiser? He's going to be here for one game. That's all I ask him for is one game. So I am just trying to see if we can get one solid game out tonight, man. When to inv? Let's see. If he's down. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We're going to Kreiser.
Kreiser.
Boys. Here we are. One game, man. That's all I asked him for.
Мастер среди дестриков придет сейчас.
There, but we'll see, right? We'll see.
Вот сейчас будет сильный дестрик.
I'm ready? Just as soon as you let me know, man. Wait. Do I have the thing? I do have a thing. What arena do I guess throw you into? Oh, I'll do Tiger's Peak. I don't want to do a Blade's Edge, so we'll do Tiger's Peak. That's as much of like a middle ground as I can offer you boys. Middle ground city here. That's not so fun. It's also cast, lol. Wait. It's a freeze, it's a cast? What? What do you mean? Like you actually have to cast and you freeze something? Hold on a second, I need to see that. Jake, link it. What is this freeze you got going on? No way.
Так, какой у меня ролл будет?
Perfect, Havoc. Yeah, Arthur's pretty happy with that one.
50.
Yeah,
Я пока на втором месте.
Oh, no shot. Hunger and cold. Purchase the target.
Удивар. Электрик.
Oh,
ну, ставлю талант.
That's weird. Okay. I'll need to read that again in just a second. No shot. What is that?
Я второй пойду.
Okay. Here we go. Hopefully I saved all my audio. I'll be very sad if I missed something. Alrighty, let's get ourselves a good one for the night, boys. Yeah, switch. Got ourselves my boy coming back in. Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance to play. He's back in on these. Somebody let him play, dude. Let him play. Crag Fury, though. Oh, I like that set. I think this man's gonna enjoy it when it's all purple.
Не, ну с Крайдером бы хотел бы сыграть.
I like that set.
Даже если проиграю, пофиг.
It's a warrior set, but it really feels like a paladin set, doesn't it? The game, we got ourselves Ignis. Well, on the other team, we got ourselves Bite, not first up. Miko, waiting his turn. We got ourselves Low Gosh, Young Jay, first up. And in the back, we got ourselves the boy Cobra. Is he sneaking to see if he can get a mock swap himself as well? Crag out here. Is he first? Backing up? Maybe trying to figure out who's going to be first in. I'm just hoping my man Cries actually gets a chance to play here, dude. I barely see this guy. He's so busy. He's either playing, does he have a classic? I know that he's been gaming, like absolutely just slamming in arenas or slamming out the, what is it, the remix too. Leap in, but Crag got himself full burst available, but a Nova out of the mage, man. The warrior versus the mage duels are absolutely just, I don't know, it's super one-sided. It feels like it's definitely in favor of mage every single time. Crag, he leapt in, full cooldowns, mages and Nova, noped out of there. All the cooldowns had gone. This is so bad, man. And his permanent slow city, dude. Got himself a reflect, but it's going to be reflected into a kick by Young just to get himself the precog. Immuning whatever CC out of Crag, does go for the stump, but still Nova'd out. Full arcade search to follow. Maybe look at her cooldowns. Needs to be very careful. Crowd control and a proper use of CDs maybe will help, but at this point you just got so much damage cascading upon you. The enrage regen may help out a little, but touch of the match is going to do a ton of damage. Reflect is up, at least get himself a little bit of DR. Did touch of match already proc? I guess it did. I didn't even realize it. I thought it was, I was still waiting for like the
Маг там разберется с
I guess it just 100%, didn't.
Да.
Crag charging in, but the man's left no health. Blink out
for the mage,
and Nova comes out, is just over. Trinket for the root. Literally at this point you're like, you know what, I got literally nothing left. I got a trinket, I'm gonna use it. It feels so bad to use a trinket for a root, but but you just gotta do it, man. At least you sent it, dude. At least you threw everything onto the floor. But the warrior versus mage duels, man, they're so one-sided. It's not even fair. Ignis got himself a couple pyros sent in onto Young Jay. He definitely needs to make sure he's got the fire damage constantly rocking Young. He's got to get those fireballs in with the what is it, the pyroclasm? Or not pyroclasm, it's like hot streak. No, hot streak. I don't even, Tinder. I think it was Tinder, like the talent that gives you like a faster cast, because those do quite a bit of damage. I mean, it's decent sustain. Whatever damage you got to do, you just got to make sure there's constant fire building. Trinket out of Ignis with a breath, dodging the kick out of Young, is looking to get a poly. Young looking to get himself an invis out of that situation. Does he still invisible on sheep? He doesn't. Full combustion of Ignis. Mad damage on Young. He's not in a great spot, trying to see if he can reverse it. That's going to be the ultra. Unless you can maybe purge the ultra, the guy is going to be able to reverse some of this. Trying to go for a kick, getting juked out. Poly onto Ignis, trying to see if he can get the pressure rolling in. And Young does take quite a bit of damage through those shields, through the ultra. His health bar took quite a bit of damage. He's got some beef on his own, though. He's got some setup. It's going to be kick onto Ignis on that arcane. He's got himself the fireball, trying to keep the pressure rolling in. Ignis actually looking very healthy, and this is Young at his peak burst right now. Peak damage is going to go for the trinket, breaking out of it. Ignis setting up Phoenix Flames, random combust proc. Young trying to see if he can reverse a bit of that damage taken with some cooldown reduction. Porting back, interrupting Ignis, trying not to get kick himself as best as possible. Is going to try to go for a bit of a port. Ignis is in an okay spot, I want to say, cooldown-wise. He's actually getting some plenty of defense. Young still behind on health constantly. It's going to be Polly as he does get interrupted, and it's going to be a bit of that fiery damage. Just keeps blasting at him little by little. Young locked down fully. Ring of Fire for Young, and he's got himself full on go with the touch of the magic. Maybe Ignis could be in trouble trying to see if he can get himself.
Я же говорю, Аркан выиграет. Почти убил Файра.
Doesn't really... I think he's okay. Touch of the magic can still sneak up damage on you. Is it done? Hold on. Big barrages though. Hold on a second. Ignis might be in a ton of trouble. Missiles chasing after him. Full cauterize. I think he's in. I think it's an ice block. I think it's an ice block angle. Trying not to give it away. That cauterize is still hurting you so much. There goes the block. He knows a barrage was going to be the end of him, dude. The damage difference between an Arcane and a Fire Mage. I mean, Arcane. Fire Mage got himself plenty of output. As long as you can keep hammering Pyroblast, Fire Blast, and living bombs. If you can keep hammering those at the other guy, I feel like a Fire Mage can do so much more damage. But if you're playing CC game and going for setups, I feel like you need to do less setup. You just need to keep hammering damage. You need to go going counter offensive. You can't be playing just around combust, because you actually do quite a bit of damage even outside of combust windows ever since they buffed it up. But quite a bit. Ring of Frost down for Ignis, just trying to find himself a bit of that peace, a little bit of that sanctuary away from the Arcane into an Invis, trying to see if he can get himself a better spot where he can sit down. For Young, he's just going for the eye immediately. He's just gonna find this man. Should be able to see him pretty quickly though, as he's trying to recover health. 5 minutes into the match. 56% dampener. Dude, I believe in the Fire Dream, man. Ignis playing fire. Normally his Frost out of his element a little bit. I want to see this man succeed. Polly, it's got to be a Pyroblast? Hardcasted Pyro? Wait, hold on. Do you have a Pyroclasted Pyro? Is that what it's supposed to be? He's got himself Hardcast Pyro. He's trying to go for a Hardcast Pyro. He has other options. He's just trying to get a Hardcast Pyro. Sun Kings? Is that what it is? Or is it something else? Trying to go for a Poly, does get interrupted. Fireballs, so he's got fire damage, all he can do, but it's a full touch of the magic. Just keeps on building on him. He's got nothing left to deal with the damage. Trying to reverse it, got himself a little bit extra health to work with. It's going to be a breath onto Young, does get a juke out. He does get himself a proper kick there too. But he's just looking for a defensive, looking for survive, looking to get himself out of dodge. And Young trying to see if he can cut him off on the other side. It's going to go for a quick interrupt on the polymer with the Ring of Fire. Again, just looking for some sanctuary, looking for a breather. He needs something, anything here. He needs another cooldown reduction, honestly. Maybe if you can go for a full combust go versus Young, force a block out of him. Maybe that's something he can work with. But this is rough, man. This has been rough so far. Sitting down, quick breath, Poly right after does not get a line of sight. That's unfortunate. Ignis does have combust coming up in just 20 seconds. The question is, will he even be able to utilize it? As Young catching up to him, Barrage is slowing the man down. Does go for the blink, a very aggressive blink. And is going to try to see if he can reverse it. Chase it after the guy. Got himself the angle, looking for a kick. Whoever gets the kick is going to be a great spot. Does go for a juke. That's going to be invis for Ignis. Trying to go for a Poly. Does get the Poly. And is going to be able to get the opener here. Young does not have a trinket. So maybe if Ignis get himself a proper setup, maybe something you could offer it. Pyroblast is doing a number with Fire Blast. The damage you do is actually very solid. As long as you get in those crits, you can actually really take down Young over time. The man got himself double shielded though. Ignis needs to make a play. Combust is available. Breath to follow. Does he just go for it? Interrupt on Arcane. Maybe just unleash everything. Ice Block does get a last second. Hold on, I love it. I didn't even realize he was... Okay, I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even looking. We are back in that 8-minute mark, dude. Back down into the dampener. Ignis, last time, was fighting versus Coldbray. Did not want to give him a proper opportunity to be taken down easily. And now he's fighting against Young. Trying to see if he can sand everything at him. Combust is available. Just trying to see if he can dodge all those missiles, though. The guy will not stop chasing after you. Polymer to follow. Does lock him down.
Знаешь, я с Крайбетом буду играть.
Cry's charging in. This man's got no healing right now. The most amount of damage potentially. An entire team want to get through from Young to Cobra, Logosh, Mikkel, and Bite. There's going to be immediately catching him with a couple of come flags around the corner. Succubus does get the angle. It isn't pure invis. I don't like how the Succubus shielded. But what can you do? Fear to follow off of that is Kreisbed just sending out all those gates. Locking down Young does not let him play the game whatsoever. Just let him get barraged by those gates. Is going to be the Ultra. Incinerate on the corner is going to do a lot of damage. I think you might have altered a little early. I think that Incinerate still caught up to you after the Ultra. Young had no health whatsoever. just a couple of seconds in front of Cries. And Young dives into an ice block. There's nothing you could do in this situation. Not a lot of healing available. Succubus on the far side, it's got the corners. If you try to blink, it should have an angle on you. Trying to see if you can get away. Succubus, maybe. No, trying to see if you can avoid it. Do you kick a Succubus? I think you might have kicked a Succubus there. I think you decided, you know what, I'm going to swing away. I'm going to land on the Succubus and get the hell out of dodge. I think that was literally his plan. If Price can swing the Succubus over to the side, it is an invis. He's trying to see if he can catch it. He's forcing the mage way behind the pillar. He gets caught. There's just no shot. Dude. He always has really good positionals as a Succubus. Fear with the Chaos Bolt opening up, locking down, using Fear is almost like a stun. Alter up for Young. He's going to be able to reduce a lot of this damage. Mortal Coil. Krasby just going to sink a Chaos Bolt into the guy. He almost just ended him right here before the altar. That could have been over. That could have been over. Young is playing with fire. He does not want to get burned right now. Fire Mage was one thing. Destra Warlock, Crisbat is a whole another deal.
Ну, Крайсбет, он, короче, КДшки свои держит. На меня, видимо.
Succubus at least slowing down Young.
Ну, не на меня, там на следующего.
He's between a rock and a hard place. Succubus on one side. Might be able to catch him. Warlock right here. Breath to follow. Trying to go for maybe a poly. Does not trinket it.
Хотя с магом ты чего им вывезать?
Reflect. If Christ has himself a good setup here, Fear trying to see if he can combo something off with. Shot of Fear, maybe. No, immediate trick at Young. He got himself Reflect. Young can't really go for anything right now. He's trying to see if he can spell steal it. Christ is going to back up out of this if possible. He's got touch and magic on him. It's potentially big damage, but the portals, it's over. It is over. He's just going to whittle you away. He's just going to drain you. One last kick is all you had. And down he goes. Cobra right after. It's going to be a fresh Warlock versus Christ. Christ, the only thing he doesn't have here is a trinket. Dampening super high. I think it's going to come down to whoever sends cooldowns first and whoever can maximize Chaos Bolts here. I don't even know if cooldowns are really going to help you. Defensively, all you can do is just send it. Just counter. That's all you can do is counter. Succubus catches Cobra really early on. He does break out of it with the undead racial. That is going to put his normal trinket on cooldown though, which gives Scribesman an opportunity to establish full control. Mortal Coil into a Fear. Shot of Fear right after. Cobra just trying to see if he can get himself a better setup. Succubus is a chase tag after one another. Cobra needs to get some kind of a CC setup. Drop it down Infernal. That is Cobra's Infernal. He's going to have damage, but missing that stun. Crisbat trying to see if he got a wood CC. Shot of Fear around the corner. Bonza fall. That's not going to feel good. He can
он меня переигрывает сильно.
He's going to try to hold. Maybe Gateway. Shot him out for a second. Holding ground. Got him to reflect for reflect.
Очень сильно переигрывает.
As soon as the Bonza fall is down, he's just breaking out of there and holding onto the Infernal of his own. No more trinkets available for... Actually, Cobra's trinket should be coming up very, very soon. Crisbat does not have a trinket. Just trying to see if you can keep that Succubus under control as best as you can. Actually, might even end up focusing that thing down.
Dax, дура.
As long as you can get Cobra slowed, Succubus catching him. Trinket to follow for Cobra. Gets a last second. Mortal Coil sent in on both Succubus and the Warlock. Got him some blast. Catches him some line of sight behind the pillar. Catches it. Getting caught by the Succubus of Cobra. Bonds a full to follow. I think as long as he could hold the ground, he might be okay. Portal's opening up. Cobra trying to see if he can take this damage up a bit. Crisbat maybe looking at a defensive. He does have a Dark Pact. May want to use it as soon as possible. Potentially he got Reflect. Trying to see if he can reverse the damage of the
Блин, стан.
And I think Cobra just needs one more global. Cries looking to
долбоёб,
end it. Reflect up for Cobra. Trying to see if he can reverse the executes. I think it's going to be down. And Cries does end up catching him at the end with a big blaster. Is it Logos next? Is it Mikkel? Is it going to be a Bite? One of those guys got to go. Yeah, let's see. One of you guys got to go. Cries with no health whatsoever. Mikkel's setting up a port right now. It's going to be, I think, probably even
Там он сначала уже проиграл. Он Крайс бы связывались, я здесь стоял. Он меня просто раскастил и все.
It's over. So Cries is going to go with Succubus, catching some dots, line of sight. Again, Fear just to stun lock Mikkel, full on Chaos Bolt, dropping down a big Dark Pact, trying to see if he can get away. As soon as he sees a cast, back it up out of them. Trying to see if he can wood CC as best as he can. Incinerators around the corner. Mikkel's under a ton of pressure, actually. He got himself healed really, really early. Dots are getting sent from Succubus onto Cries. Cries is loaded right now. Reflect up for the Dark Glare. Trying to get some casts off. Cries, I think, is just dead. Unless he can find a way to recover right now on health.
Бесит, блядь,
I think it's over.
Я мог, знаете, что
maybe
сделать? Я мог вместо того, чтобы дамажить, я мог стан дать и потом добить. А я, блядь, хуйню, блядь, выкинул.
He just lets the dots melt him? Nah, the game is gonna take him. Well, maybe he can still get a kill from Immolate. Maybe. That was close, man. Very bad position.
Здесь я мог поймать Мастаном и пробовать добить резко.
Definitely on another level, Cobra. He is a monster when it comes to Destra Warlocks. Absolute monstrosity. Game hit with immediate Hunter's Mark. Not going to be able to get out of that one. Dude, that Ignis versus J duel took us way high into dampening, where right now positioning, cooldowns, everything, all those things matter. everything. The game charging in. Cloak of Shadows got himself a bit of that immunity against some damage. Low Gosh gonna hit with the Garrote. The game needs to send everything into the guy. He knows it's gonna be a oh man, he knows it's gonna be a Manic Bandage.
Так горит, но все просто спят, поэтому я сижу спокойно.
Pet is dead. The pet died. Hold on, Logas does not have a stun. Botting shot, as long as the game does not go super far. Trinkets, dots are in. Hold on, the game may just have it right now. Oh, kill shot. Where's the cheat death? I guess it procced early. Revive pet. Dude, he just died to the bleeds. Hold on. Oh, I think he died to the bleeds. Hold on. I actually think that kill might be for the game. I think sudden demise still procs. That's going to be Saya versus Bite. Bite immediately gets in. Trinket out of Saya. He needs to find a way to get a bop or bubble and then escape scot-free. Saya cannot be burning a cooldown on a lay on hands. He's got Crusade. He wants to maximize the damage. Question is, can he even catch up to a Feral Druid? The man is just a NASCAR. He's Speedster out of here. There's no shot you're going to catch up to him. Sitting down for some food. He's just going to have to cut his losses. He needs to recover. He's got to worry about the health bar. 82% dampening. Bite can easily get a bubble out of him. There goes the bubble. Do you have any damage to follow up? Barix can out of Bite. Hoping to live this. Is it going to be enough? There's the question. Trying to survive best that he can. Bubble out for Saya. Saying to follow does not get enough damage on the Bite. He's got himself healing over time. It's not effective, but it's better than whatever Saya's got going on. He's got a flashlight every once a year. That's about all he's got. Maybe Blessing of Protection comes back soon enough. Shield of Evidence barely holding him together. Wall is a much better defensive for Bite, so he's got that advantage. Unless I can get a bop right here, right now, it's over, and the Bite closes in, taking him out. My goodness. Oh, I love how aggressive things became towards the tail end, though. Like, it took us a while to get into higher dampening, and then every moment matters. Oh, love it. Love it. Question is, though, do we still have 5 for another one, or are we Dunsky boys? If Price is out, and we gotta look for more.
Показалось.
My call it? Let me know.
Бля, ну горит, что проебал, конечно, так. Прайс бы в 0.
If you got a team. Let me know. At 5. I'm gonna see if he gets 5 still. Сандомайз, yeah, that's nutty.
Мне, блядь, не хватает опыта против дестриков. Против зеркала, потому что нет зеркала, нет с кем играть, блядь.
Still works even though the
Я бы хоть, блядь, целый день сидел, тренировался, блядь, как Дестр. Ну их нет, нахуй.
As like the class is dead, right?
Вот это пиздец бесит. Вот где, блядь, они? Дуртар пустой, блядь.
Is the Christ gone? Okay. Okay. There it is.
Доброе утро.
There it is. I mean, I'll list it up for 5 minutes, but I think we're done for the night, boys.
Ну горю вообще.
I'll list it for 5 minutes, see if we can get ourselves
Я просто в 0 проиграл карт, он даже камень не схавал, блин. Почему, блядь, я вот так не мог сделать стан, блядь, и добить его? Нет, блядь, я стоял, пытался что-то добить, блядь. Тупой, сука. Да сегодня просто пиздец у меня, я, блядь, стрим запустил, блядь, нормально все было, и потом посреди боя... Короче, потом посреди боя у меня, блядь, отключается интернет, нахуй, блядь. И все, блядь, я проебал бой один, нахуй, у Даларана, пока я интернет релогал. Столько времени, короче, потерял. Короче, вообще пиздец. Ну и трансляцию тем, ну, понятное дело, пришлось заново запускать. Короче, не знаю. Да и зрителей нету, и никто ничего не пишет, короче, Никси, вообще все плохо, нахуй.
Waiting for me, man. I'm starving. I had breakfast. And I've just been surviving off of coffee the entire time. And coffee suppresses appetite, but after it's gone, doing its thing, after it's out of your system, you feel the hunger, man. This is why I try to I almost always try to eat lunch, even if I've been drinking coffee, but man, I immediately hopped on today. I was like, all right, projects time. Let's get some work done. And now I got a class update for Dragonflight, which is kind of surprising, honestly. Kind of surprising. Did not expect it. There it is. So I'll be going over that today, I think. Probably. But yeah. Yeah, what expect this nerf? Yeah, there's a lot of nerfs actually. I know it's like the last end of season. But it'd be nice if they just kept like tuning our classes a little bit here and there to make them like as even as possible for the season. You know, like, oh, class is not good in M+, let's give it a bit of a buff. Is it meta?
Я не могу подписать. Я не могу
okay. Jeez, man. Okay, well, with James gone, we're done skip for the night. Okay.
Как тебе Мику сильный лог? Осуждаем, он нафлик. Был бы Дестрик, я бы еще сказал чем-нибудь. А так я не знаю. Он нафлик. Я не знаю за африков ничего вообще. Ну и меня не интересует Африки. Я знаю, не, он хороший базар.
Join in some duels or whatever, yeah. Because these duels were so much easier with him and his homies joining in, man. So much easier. But yeah,
блядь, еще один
we gotta call it, boys. Appreciate you all coming by, man. I appreciate all of you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I got food waiting for me, so I'm probably gonna do that then, yeah. Tomorrow, duels over on Team NA, and then Sunday, probably no stream. Beta is coming out this week, by the way.
Вы не представляете, как у меня, говорит, я сегодня сыграл сколько? 3 боя, по-моему, получается. Но в одном бое -2 дал, неплохой такой бой был. Потом, короче, был вылет ебаный. И чё? И вот сейчас, короче, я вышел просто 0, нахуй, все, и до свидания, блядь. Ну, короче, пиздец, блядь, полный. Ебаный интернет, блядь, все испортил.
Dungeons. Hopefully pretty early on they'll start doing like M+ testing, gear testing, things like that, right? But I'm excited, man.
Первый бой, по-моему... Ой, блядь. И первый бой, короче, я, по-моему, там вышел с кем? С ФДК, блядь. Я Пета не призывал, нахуй. Потом, блядь, пока призывал Пета, блядь, растерялся весь. Ну, ФДКшку убил, блядь, а потом меня убил, блядь, ретрик. Да я сегодня, блин, таланты взял еще вот такие, типа, с этим, с инферналом. То есть, которые... Ну, такие фановые. То есть, если я, допустим, хаваю вот эти всякие осколки, то вероятность 15% у меня, короче, может упасть сверху инфернал. Вот. И, короче, это... По красоте хоть просто хотел побегать по фану. А в итоге нахуй нихуя не получилось от билд потестить. Не, ну вроде как неплохой билд. Ну, точнее, талант этот. Ничего такой. Вот для таких дуэлей, типа, когда за столбы убегают всякие челы. Инферналов накидал, допустим. Мгновенками начал спамить там ожогом тьмы. Бах, повезло, короче, у тебя бах прохнул вот этот инфернал. И все, там уже не один инфернал, а 2, допустим, бьют его. Ну, такой талант. Можно еще в идеале вот обжигающий жар взять, это еще лучше будет, чем вот это, допустим. Ну, с этим талантом. Ты же один раз делал. Ну да, один раз делал, -2. Да там вообще -3 мог сделать, блин. Там чуть не хватило вообще. Там просто добить, ну, добить осталось, короче, все, блин. Доты сожрали, блядь, пистовски. Кнопка одна, блин, и все, он умер бы. Испытание какое-нибудь рандомное.
Right? I just been living.
Не, просто обидно, блин, раньше бы ты уже второй раз проиграл. На турике проиграл тогда, и здесь проиграл опять. Но здесь, конечно, я вообще в Налину проиграл, потому что я с самого начала уже проиграл. Мне не надо было по его правилам играть, мне надо было просто ждать и все, нахуй, когда он выйдет на меня, а не когда я выйду. Я вышел на него, он стоял, блядь, сверху, я был снизу, и он просто меня обдотывал, отходил назад, обдотывал, отходил назад, а я не мог нормально прокачать. И все, и, блядь, у меня уже, блядь, пол хп отнято, блядь, а у него фул хп, блядь. Все, и пиздец, уже сильно это, сильно проеб идет. Ну и вот пока я там мыкался, блин, он спустился ко мне, и уже все, мне пришлось камень схавать, а он даже камень не хавал. Короче, позиционка сразу проиграна была. Сыграл бы я поумнее, более от дефа, может быть, и лучше бы сыграл. Камень бы убил бы с него. Ну и опять же, когда я дал седак, мне надо было просто бов, жертвенный огонь, поджигание, стан после этого сразу и хаусболт. Тогда бы, да, я бы нанес какой-то урон хороший. А так просто чирканул по нему и все.
I think that'd be so fun because it's essentially just like organized duels, right? To see which classes are blasting or dominating. Perfect opportunity for everybody to try different builds or whatever. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Лавочка сворачивается, да.
Definitely.
Да.
Is gonna be good. I've been loving Alfie on Alpha, by the way. I've been loving him. I actually got a clip on Alfie. I guess I'm gonna delay it until later because we got more class stuff on live. But yeah, once I put that together, it's looking really good. I'm not really been playing much the whole jungle fight. I think you're gonna like the new Affy. Whether it is the Wither, like full-on dots, rotting people. Ooh, mwah, it's so good. I love Wither Affliction Warlock. But if you like the whole bursty, Malefic Rapture, or maybe even Shadowbolt Volley build, it's really strong, by the way, Shadowbolt Volley. As a Soul Harvester, that's a really good combo too. It's very bursty. Oblivion may be happy. I think I like Oblivion a lot too. That's a good button. I think it's a really, really good button. I think that one will synergize well with the Burst Warlock, but I guess it could work with any one of them. An actual talent's a cool spell. Oh yeah, for sure. Сегодня, да, все. Пока все. Блин, хотел сыграть Revenge Classbad. Может, в следующей неделе, да? Посмотрю, если он придет на следующей неделе. Я спрошу его в следующей пятнице. Хорошо? Revenge будет. Opportunity для Revenge будет, все, друг. Будет opportunity. А как по... Не знаю, как opportunity по-русскому, но... Надеюсь, понимаешь. Шанс. Как-то шанс. I hate they're apparently removing Soul Swap. Yeah, they are removing Soul Swap. That kind of sucks. Nice for threes. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't even think about that, actually. Huh. I wonder if they could make it out as a PvP talent. I feel like that's a perfect opportunity to add that as a PvP talent, right? Make it so it can copy dots onto another enemy or whatever, right? Yeah. At the very least, I do think the dot damage it's going to be better for like PvP. Just
ну раз так сегодня закончилось, что
everybody, I mean, that hits pretty hard. So I feel like you'll still have pressure, but yeah, being able to swap dots around from target to target, that's gonna suck.
Раз так
but you're gonna have to keep reapplying them over and over. At least you can play Jinx, where like when you curse them, you'll play Agony and Wither. That's gonna be kind of good, but you'll need soul shards for that. Спасибо за бой, большое спасибо, друг. Больше в следующей неделе. Won't be surprised if the soul swap becomes a PvP talent. Like it's got him, man. Hard enough keeping dots rolling all three in skull. Yeah, exactly. I feel you. I guess Jinx is the only thing you can do now.
Короче, ладно. Добавь кого ДС своего друзья, чтобы с ним тренироваться. Но он мне не добавит, наверное. Думаешь, он мне добавит? Ну, в следующий раз, наверное, напишу. Ну, потому что реально тренироваться-то как бы я-то не против тренироваться, я бы только за. Я бы дуэлился, но ты не сам видишь, что здесь происходит. Вот что здесь? Ничего. Пустота. Не то, что с дестриком потренироваться, тут, блин, вообще не с кем. А на БГ и на локалках, на арене это все равно не то. Пальто. Надо, кстати, полоску брать вообще. Потому что я уже купил себе таймкарт. Так, где там? Внутри игра, сбор средств. Вот так пусть будет. На мотивацию, ёпта. То сегодня мотивация вся пропала. Дизмораль одна. Пусть будет. Не, ну кресло завтра, кстати, должно прийти мы. Побыстрее бы уже пришло, а то у меня шея болит, блин. Неудобно сидеть вообще. Да и пукан горит. Так. Надо будет помаленьку садиться за мувик уже. За мувик садиться по 8. Потому что материала там много заснял всякого. Но у меня, блин, в основном 1-2 материал. У меня много материала, где я убиваю 1-2. Но надо же больше. Но больше не получается. Вот сегодня даже был на БГ момент. Я играл 1 против 3. Я убил 2, да. Остался последний Варлок Дестрик. И БГ закончилось. И я такой, да. Вот такие моменты, конечно, дизморалят. Да и самое главное дизмораль вообще всех мувиков, это то, что они просмотры не набирают. Вот это прям да. Когда ты выпускаешь там мувик, над которым ты там работал, что-то делал, там, монтажил, там, бла-бла-бла. Музыку искал, идеи придумал какие-то. А по итогу он набирает косарь, максимум. И ты такой, ну да. Что, никого нету, что ли? А БГ прокол? Нет. Ты чё надо, медведь? О, квест дам. Вообще я бы у этих качнул репу, потому что у них на 19 уровне дают шлема на драконов. Нормальная тема. Но у этих ничего интересного нет. Да бля. Еще видите, еще бесит. То, что это. Я сейчас не могу стримы вести эмоционально, потому что у меня тут, во-первых, все спят. Во-вторых, еще у меня теща и дочери ее там. Поэтому сейчас вот в последнее время стримы такие, знаете, спокойные, в том плане, что я там ничего не выкидываю, никакие там эти хайлайт. Как это называть, не знаю. Что за шлем? Сейчас покажу. А то порой, знаете, там заряжаешь холлбол, походу, что-нибудь сказать такое там, вот, там, а молчишь. Ничего такого не скажешь. Так. У меня дракон устал. Сейчас я квест дам. Ну, дракон, господи. Короче, смотри, какие шлема. Допустим, берем вот этого, да? Так, где там? Вот. Да, не, стоп, погоди. Броня на голове. Что за дичь? Там же были шлема, по-моему. А, или они, погоди, сейчас. Я походу понял. Они только на новых драконов, видимо. Сейчас посмотрим. Да, вот на этом, видите, есть драконе. Потом есть на этом драконе. Вот шлем идет. Ну, понятное дело, там, видимо, цвет еще меняется. 100%. Или нет? Ну, такой шлем. Нет, цвет шлема не меняется. И вот такой, короче. Вот. Такая вот тема. О, господи. Я бы вот этого еще хотел дракона себе. За глады, которые дают. Глад 4-й сезон. Но не видать мне пока. Не найду я себе напарников. Не видать мне этого дракона. А время, как говорится, идет, да? Времечко-то идет. Ну, мы сегодня, кстати, с рифтиком 1.8 взяли даже. Удивительно. Доползли до 1.8. В Desert Fire. Я там даже умудрился, короче, там момент записать один. Ну, с рифтигом. Получается, рифтинга убили, я остался один против двоих, против Фростмага, по-моему, и Хила. И, короче, я их убил. Наоборот, хорошо, что еще надо быть менее эмоциональным. Это всего лишь игра. Нет, ну, я не про негативные эмоции сейчас имел в виду, а наоборот про позитивные. Не в том плане, что вот там горю, там не горю, нет. Про, наоборот, про другое, про позитивные. Вот. Не, про негативное это понятное дело, ты правильно говоришь. А у меня эта тупая херня еще с детства пошла. Побеждать, побеждать, побеждать. Это спортивная злость. Она мне передалась именно спортом. Вообще бесит порой. Ну, понятное дело, что все не любят проигрывать. Но у меня прям это вообще выделяется. Я-то стараюсь контролировать. Пока херово получается. Пора мне, походу, к Никсе пойти. В Дискорд. Будешь моим личным психологом, да? Буду тебе рассказывать о своих проблемах сидеть. Чисто буду сидеть такой. Никс такой, что вас беспокоит? Меня беспокоит то, что я проебал сегодня в солоке. И сыграл 0.6, да? Меня беспокоят ДХшники в Варкрафте. Меня беспокоит, что я не паладин, а варлок. Если не получается, делай отжимания. Мне так помогло. Я с таким успехом вообще качком, мне кажется, стану. Не, ну я обычно как делал, допустим, если у меня прям настроение вообще в хлам, да, говно, короче. Там, допустим, какая-нибудь херня произошла. Я, короче, шел сразу в спортзал. Играл, короче, в баскетбол. Все эмоции там оставлял. Но зато потом выходил прям вообще с чистой башкой. Прям вообще с кайфом. Ну там побегаешь, покайфуешь, в баскетбол поиграешь прям. Потом как-то легче становится после этого. Я вон там трехи как пошмаляю или как это. На скорости там ляпы всякие позабиваю. Как я люблю обычно делать. И потом все выходит из всех. Чисто трехи, как хаус болты кидаешь. Ой. Я не знаю, я БГ зарегал, нет? Ну-ка еще раз релоуд включу. По-моему, зарегал. 5 глаз добавился. Не видно. «15 минут жду». Тут какой-то багнутый аддон на интерфейс. В смысле? Какой именно? Мой? Ну, возможно. А что именно баганное? Глаз не видно. А, да, я не знаю, наверное, какой-то баганный. Ну, бартендер видео. Это бартендер, короче, багается. Он конфликтует с новым интерфейсом близов. И вот такая херня получается. Не клюет. Панцермонатика где он? Сейчас мы почистим. Вот так. Так, Сукуба, ты что там стоишь на улице, как нервная? Ну-ка, давай заходи в палаточку. Вот так вот. Ну, поехали. А я вчера купил книгу на зеленый огонь на КВ. Прикольно. ГЦ. Ну ты сегодня, я видел, писал про зеленый огонь. Я помню, я цепочку вообще давно проходил. Очень давно. Я прям так, смотрите, с кайфом, да, вот как будто, знаете, так и должно было быть, да? Палатку поставил. Опять свои эти нелегальные палатки ставлю, да? Ва, тусклый моллюск. Шипами упал. Ля. А чё, кстати, там вообще проф качается, нет? А, ну чё ты? Чё-то вроде качается. Хрен знает. В Легионе прикольная база. У локов. Все, что надо, у лука, кровать из куба. Да. Ну я помню, там, по-моему, по цепочке квеста черный храм шел и там делал. Там вроде как этот, я помню, с этим, с башкой надо было сражаться. Со всей вот этой фигней, короче. Я прям точно не помню, кого я давно очень делал, очень давно. А, это что такое? Рыбалка, какой финал, вам попала странная монета. Что за монета? Я что-то поймал, ребят, какой-то квест. Ну-ка. Ё-моё. Давай лети, дракон. Кстати, ты сделал трансмонг, чтоб череп летал, а то что-то на жезл трансмонг кинжала, а череп не появляется. Как ты... Погоди, стой. Сейчас. Я лечу. Ну-ка еще раз. Кстати, как ты сделал трансмонг, чтобы череп летал, а то что-то сделал, делал на жезл трансмонг кинжала. Череп не появляется. Ну не, почему? Я же отдельно левую руку трансил. То есть я отдельно левую руку трансил. Я брал левую руку. Где она тут? Вот она. И трансможил. Так у меня череп и появлялся. А больше никак. Что за жаба? Какой? Блять, что за трек нахуй? Медная монета упала какая-то. Что такое? Золотая монета. Серебряная монета. Какие-то мешочки, да? Ой, блядь. У меня нет такого трансмонга, хотя череп есть из Любиона. Блин, ну хз. Я хз, почему нет у тебя? Давайте купим вот это, да? Смотрим, что там. Ой, нифига трек какой прикольный. Ну, начало прикольное такое. Ого. Какая-то фигня упала. Я ожидал большего от этой монетки. Где тут мое место? Опа. Латка исчезла. Ой. Рано нажал. Очень интересное занятие, рыбалка. Там топчик. Коготь примитивной твари упал. Вот это контент. Чисто как поймать, короче, цы. Если вы сгорели, да, прилетайте сюда, доставайте свою удочку и рыбачьте. Я походу просрал, да, клев. Норм не всегда же устраивает мув. Да не говори, ну. Надо порой тоже так посидеть, порыбачить. А вдруг там что-то с рыбалки упадет интересное, да? Откуда ты знаешь? Вот чё? Тут смотри, сколько всякой херни падает. Вот что тут? Перчатки, рифовый панцирь, какие-то когти, какие-то растительные волокна, короче, треснувшая крепкая чешуя. То есть вообще дофига всякого лута рандомного. Сломанная ветка вон упала. Вон, штанишки упали. Целых 5 золотых стоят. Это же Gold Farm. Ёпт. Пояс упал. Надо скриншот сделать. Красивый. Вот так вот. Да, рада какая-то упала. Это бис, ребята, это бис. Сколько я уже? 28 минут до БГ. Я, наверное, сейчас спать пойду уже. Это долго слишком. Сейчас вот давайте еще минуту подождем. И все, если не прокает, то иду спать. Насчет гайда я уже говорил, типа, когда ох, 200... Ой, ачивку заработал. Когда, короче, уеду, сяду за гайд. Вот, и буду делать гайд. У меня сегодня просто еще, знаете, еще на улице пурга просто была. То есть вот только начал все таять, да? И потом резко в один момент сегодня навалило вообще дофига снега. Просто все снегом насыпал. Я в шоке. Первый день лета, а у меня просто все в снегу вокруг, вообще все. Я даже открываю, мне даже глаза слепит от снега этого. Ну вот эту штору открыл. И вообще, жесть, короче, вообще. «6 градусов где-то. Сейчас посмотрю, сколько у меня. Сейчас тебе скажу. Кто-то там обещал аномальное лето, да? Что-то вообще не видно. -2 у меня сейчас на улице. Ветер 11 метров в секунду, -2. И вероятность осадков 74%. И написано, что снег. Я вам больше скажу. У меня до субботы, до следующей субботы у меня будет такая погода стоять. То есть 2 градуса, 2 градуса, 3 градуса, 4 градуса, 1, 1, 1. Это вообще бред. Я не знаю, это вообще бред полный. У меня, походу, лета здесь вообще не будет. И это очень печально, потому что я люблю лето, а его, походу, не будет. Одни ботинки падают. Так. Где там? Сейчас погодите. Мне кажется, под вот это все. Чисто чиллаут. Рыбный гей выходит. То так. Рыбный гей. Почему гей? Можно, короче, знаете, что сделать сейчас. Релакс. Иди накатов на Талбарат. Я рыбачу. На кого хоть я сейчас спать пойду на эту музыку? Ты чё, я уже все устал. У меня уже 4:30 ночи. Утра точнее. Спать надо идти. Это я так поров. На шорс, да? Ночная рыбалка. Точнее, уже утренняя. Че я там хоть поймал-то? Вырванные корни. Ля. Вот это улов. Ладненько, ребят, что? Буду завершать стрим на сегодня. Всем спасибо, кто заходил на стрим. Завтра подрублю. Посмотрим. Ну, буду, короче, наверное, совоку регать. Плюс еще кату. Кате надо будет доодеть по шмот и сходить в рейд. Если возьмут, конечно, мне. Если не возьмут в рейд, ну, невелика потеря, пойду в БГшки. Вот. Ладненько, все, давайте, ребят. Всем удачи и пока-пока.